Scott here from Mobile Geeks, and here we're taking a look at the Huawei Matebook X. This is a gorgeous laptop. It's running a Core i7 U-Series processor, 7500, with 4 or 8 gigabytes of RAM. Go for the 8, you won't regret it. It's got a gorgeous 2K display that is very edge-to-edge glass and has a very nice and thin bezel at 4.4 millimeters. Now this is a fanless design. It's super thin. The keyboard is gorgeous. It has the same touch as the MacBook keyboard with its kind of finish, but I would say that it has a lot more travel compared to the MacBook keyboard. When you actually type on it, you can feel that there's a lot more space, which is really good for typing. Now we take a look at the trackpad. This does have Microsoft Precision moves, which is really good, but I'm going to point out right now that they've made this a trackpad that only clicks down towards the bottom. So if you want to physically click it, you have to click on this side. You have to really press the entire thing down if you want the top to click. I'm not such a fan of this because I feel like over time the bottom does get a little bit more bouncy, but if you just tap on it, the glass surface does feel really good. Now up here at the top, we do have a fingerprint reader, so this will power on and off the device. I am a little bit concerned about how Windows will handle this if you accidentally long press it on or off. Sometimes the Wi-Fi card tends to have issues coming up from sleep mode. That's a Windows issue, not so much a Huawei issue, but I am a little bit worried about this. I have to see that in review to know how good that is. Now if we close it, this is really thin. Now if we take a look around the system, we have a Type-C port over here. Down around the other side, we have another Type-C port as well as the headphone jack. Now the annoying thing about this is only one of these are powered because they didn't go with Thunderbolt 3. So that's a bit of a bummer. But at the same time, look at this profile, 12.5 millimeters. It is so thin. Now taking a look at the screen brightness, it is 350 nits, which actually isn't that bright. So it goes down to a fairly low brightness, but the brightness, I don't think this is going to be strong enough for outdoor. So now we have 13-inch, like I mentioned, 2160 by 1440 display resolution. When it comes to the settings, just head up in here. Ooh. All right, so you can see that we're running 8 gigabytes of RAM on this one, as well as the CPU at 2.50 gigahertz. So everything looks pretty good. I am really excited about testing this device. The keyboard and the travel on the keyboard, is really nice. The display is good, although it could be a little bit brighter. The battery life is meant to be around 10 hours. So if we just take a look at the back profile, Huawei's done a really nice job on this device. The finish looks really good. The matte, even though it's covered with fingerprints, you can't really tell. Overall, I think this is a really beautiful device that I cannot wait to test. So this is just a quick look at the Huawei Matebook X. I'm your host, Nicole Scott for Mobile Geeks.